Most people think being broke is a math problem. It's not. It's a dopamine problem. We are trapped in a digital circus of buy now buttons and targeted ads that have turned our survival instincts against us. We aren't buying products, we're buying a temporary escape from our own lives. I realized I was trauma bonded to my own credit card. So, I decided to do something radical. I entered a 100-day financial fast. Zero non-essential spending. No eating out, no new clothes, no subscriptions, no little treats. Just the bare essentials. The first 10 days felt like an actual withdrawal. My brain was constantly scanning for a hit. I'd open Amazon just to scroll, like a ghost haunting my own desires. This is what psychologists call the habit loop. I was bored, and my brain's only solution for boredom was to spend. But then, around day 20, something strange happened. The noise started to quiet down. When you remove the option to buy your way out of boredom, you are forced to actually live in it. I began to notice the sunken cost fallacy in my own home. I was surrounded by things I'd bought to make me happy that were now just clutter I had to clean. I was working a job I didn't love to pay for things I didn't need to impress people I didn't even like. By day 40, the scarcity hack kicked in. Researchers have found that when resources are truly limited, the brain enters a state of high focus. I wasn't just saving money, I was becoming more creative. I fixed things instead of replacing them. I cooked meals that actually tasted like food instead of salt and chemicals. Then came day 42. The crisis. My car needed a repair. Usually, this would be the excuse to quit. See? Life is too expensive for this. But instead of panicking, I looked at the money I'd already saved in just 6 weeks. For the first time in my life, an emergency wasn't an emergency, it was just an invoice. That was the moment the trauma bond broke. I realized that money isn't for buying things. Money is for buying time and peace. By day 70, my social life shifted. I stopped going to bars and started going for hikes. I stopped meeting for coffee and started meeting for conversations. I realized how much of our friendships are built on the shared activity of spending. If you can't be friends with someone for free, you aren't friends. When day 100 finally arrived, I walked into a mall. I expected to feel a rush of excitement. I expected to want everything. But as I looked at the bright lights and the 50% off signs, I felt nothing. The invisible script of consumerism had been deleted. I saw the products for what they were: plastic, fabric, and clever marketing designed to exploit my insecurities. I didn't just save $5,000. I saved my future self. I rewired my brain to find joy and growth rather than acquisition. You don't need a higher salary. You need a higher level of consciousness regarding where your energy goes. The money cure isn't found in a bank account. It's found in the silence between the urge to buy and the decision to wait. Stop being a spectator in the circus. Start being the architect of your own freedom.